Corporate greed is killing the fuck out of us.
Back out. Let's go.
How to bitch I'm ballin'. You streaming, Gage?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I ain't got stream.
I'm about to post it. I don't know if you got your where you can broadcast, because I got my broadcast on. I don't know if you got your settings on where they can hear you talk.
I do. Let me turn it off though. I'd rather not hear people hear me talk. I don't even know how to change that. How do I change that?
Go to party. Party settings. And allow your voice to be shared. Shit, mine is on do not allow anyway, so I don't think it would. Well, no, because I could hear Phil in my shit yesterday.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the San Francisco 49ers. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped
so
where he ultimately would have been, and he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Oh.
Let's go, let's go.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's Trubisky. And nearly an interception here on the opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Damn.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
I hate getting the ball
tough
first, man.
Test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Trubisky. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Hey, gotta go, gotta go.
On 2nd down, Trubisky. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a 1st down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Lock in, lock in.
Now Trubisky on first down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Aaron Donald in there to drop him, and he continues to wreak havoc in offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Gotta go.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
His foot's fucked
now,
up.
after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
I was listening to that in the gym earlier.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Those shoulders went from
Lovo posted a trophy that says Toilet Bowl winner. He's like, who will it be, KJ or Gage?
That's impressive.
And we saw a lot of that a week ago when he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award. 49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Come on, dude.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Be back.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Golly, man.
Now we've got whistles and a
timeout
here.
Every freaking game, man.
Here that's down on the field.
Still gets hurt.
He gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Game, man.
Come on.
They'll run with the fullback, Zach Line. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Hang on, we go. You see it?
Here's a run with Balaj.
Oh.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4 down?
And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Zach Line, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Fucking McCaffrey, man.
Butker now to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Fuck, my camera's fucked up.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook.
Set up.
And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. On second down, Cook. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now they'll throw with Carr. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
It's only fair.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Miles Jack able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. And the 49ers going to take another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Well, 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
The running game's played a huge part in getting him down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
They'll give it to him up the middle. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Derek Carr taking it in. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Partner, that was simply an example of getting low, wasn't it?
It was indeed. And for the quarterback, so they get low the line. They did their job. Is the quarterback's job just to find a crease and dive?
Find a crease and just get in there. Ordinarily, you start low yourself, get low behind that offensive line. But sometimes they do such a great job, you can almost fall forward and find the crease for a touchdown.
Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They'll start with a give here to Balaj. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. If it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score. Space
to maneuver at the 40. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, 49ers. Kalen Balaj, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That's an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. This one taken from the 7th. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, DJ Hayden. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back here right after this. They pitch it out to Cook. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Carr looking deep downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 79 yards. And the Ravens draw a bit closer.
Thought you were going to throw
correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct
was
at
it?
all.
You moved
got
him?
it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Hey, gotta go.
Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd.
Oh.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky.
Lock in.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And he's going to go down again. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Whatever, man.
The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Carr.
Good
He's
night.
going to sling this deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr going up top. It got his man complete.
Well,
And all the way in for
whatever.
a Ravens touchdown. Kevin White in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Lutz will look to add the extra point. Lutz good on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Whatever.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break.
I know,
We'll
huh?
send you back over to Orlando with our EA GA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will be taken short. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Tackle that time by Ronnie Harrison.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
They run it again with Cook. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw it across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. You start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year. I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where, in order to make that big move.
And they're waving pressure too much. Down he goes. Aaron Donald in there to bring him down.
I was trying to throw the
number
fucking
17 for him now.
I was trying to throw the fucking running back.
The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's Trubisky to throw. And pressure gets to him again. Aaron Donald in there to get him. And that's sack number 18 for him on the year.
Fuck, man.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Hey, gotta go.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him. And that's sack number 18 for him on the year. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. With it is Brown. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. They run again on first down. Cook. They give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. Now a first carry for Donnell Pumphrey. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. They'll run with Cook. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. They get it to him running left. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And Lutz puts this one through.
That was a lot.
And that will break our tie and give them a 3-point lead.
3 people open on that.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
What kind of name is that?
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Give them a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Back now here in Santa Clara. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. Over the middle, complete. That's Malone. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Lutz with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Back to the air, Trubisky after the pick six. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
Yeah.
Hey, gotta go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down inside.
You can bring her in here if you need to.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up 1st downs.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
18.
On 3rd and goal, Trubisky steps away, and they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Mitchell Trubisky, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. So they get the score, partner. Game's not over, but they still need some help here.
Agreed, they definitely need some help, but they took care of the first part by scoring themselves.
Butker now to kick this one away.
Fuck.
This will be fielded at the 8.
Yo.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard
line. Gentlemen.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
KJ out here cheating.
Ain't nothing new. Ain't nothing new. Ain't nothing new.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those.
Nickel
Dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
I'm dive on that shit.
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage.
You saw what I did to AJ. I gotta play him again.
Situation,
should be on the ball over that shit.
Play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Speaking of which, I need to adjust my play.
Another run here on 2nd and 8.
Saw some new plays on the tube today.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. And now 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
See what you guys doing right now.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook.
And
a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
I can't call timeout.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
What you call timeout for?
Trying to get the ball back. KJ makes a mistake.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
If you do, it ain't gonna be
And he
it.
takes it past the 45
Did he fumble?
and down at the 46.
Oh.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called
If
by
you
the
fumble, that'd be
defense.
funny as shit.
As
Because
they
you
get it
spoke
with
it
under
into
a minute
existence.
to go now in the football game. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be
I'm
fourth
bad luck when
down.
I come in the chat.
This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially
Right now,
where
I'm
they
on first
are
and
in
10.
terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might
You
hurt
sprang
your
too
punter
early.
because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession
Yeah, I know.
is
I didn't do
9/10
that
of
play
the
yet.
ball.
I'm on first and
Possession
10.
is
You ran a
9/10 of
toss
winning
and
the
you
game.
spun too
Go
early.
for it, get the first down, close it out.
And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season, once in the regular season, once in the playoffs? So stranger things have happened. It'll be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
Back to throw.
Well, let me throw it, man.
The Ravens able to get to him.
Good game, man.
Have you been drinking, sir?
Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased
Watch this, Lolo. I'll show you why I lost the game.
Waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
Right now, I'm on 4th and 2.
So for the Ravens,
feel like the
it's
Saints.
a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they dropped their 7th game on the year. And they'll be back home next week
79 yards.
the Washington Redskins. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm
not
Greg
that
Gordon.
one. Not that
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Where's the other one at? Oh, here it is. 4th and 17. 4th and 17. Will Fuller covered. What is this? That bitch jumped 30 feet in the air.
He one-handed?
No, I guess one-on-one with him. I guess I deserve that. What's the other one, though? Oh, where's that? Yeah. Yeah, Kevin White. Here it is. This bullshit right here. This bullshit right here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I deserve to lose. Fuck it. Good game, man.